Hey guys, we're going to look at the last LGD tournament, the last game in the first pass. What do you call that? Section one, part one. And we have these guys with no handicap. And why is there no handicap? Maybe I did something wrong there. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, the black player, um, how do I say it? It's like he's brand new to good, proper thinking. So brand new, he can't yet really repeat it, I wouldn't think. He hasn't found a game where he can play that way. White, on the other hand, I mean, he's totally has it down. So White should win this game easily. We'll see. 3-3, no problem. There's a chance Black is thinking White is here and I'm approaching here. He could have just misread the board. So Black, White. Now, this helps White. White clearly has a weakness there. No longer, though. So it helps White. In, let's ask, what would help Black? Well, A or B. And side before center, so A. So, okay. Let's do a quick Watari here, changing the order of the stones. So Black plays here. And Black finds himself concerned. White can come in. If I had this in Sente, White can no longer connect under. That means I might be able to surround. Now, I don't think he's thinking that, and it's not a great idea, but it is an idea. So if Black does start here, it does pave the way for this to be a little bit stronger. Perfectly fine. White leaves his stones weak to try to get more. Perfectly reasonable. This is not bad for Black on the top part. On the bottom, there's a whole move off. I mean, how big is this exchange? How much of a loss is it? 2 points. That's an intuitive guess. Okay. Let's find, I haven't seen the game yet. So let's think where Black's move should be. Black's fine, White's fine. How many big areas are there? Really only one. That's the left. Well, we have a natural Atari and Grow. So it looks like, and that's where he played. Good going, Alfredo. Nice moves. That makes me so happy that he did that. And there's a lot of things one can consider here. Playing it stronger, a little too slow. Playing it this way, more corner oriented. I think what Black did is the most straightforward and reasonable. Okay, White's really focusing on the bottom, which is a bit inappropriate because there's a very easy entry point. And this Blackstone has 3 very comfortable directions of play. When Black plays here, it's a full value move because it keeps going. So it really is a good, healthy move. Now, let's have white here. Well, that's not a healthy move. There's no next move. This is that's no next move. That's just a little tiny crawl. It doesn't mean anything. So those are like not really healthy moves. They're constrained, uncomfortable moves. Okay, so if indeed black can come in easily, what's white doing? Growing an area that black can just come in naturally? Doesn't make sense. So perhaps white could think of this. Now black can't come in anywhere at all, but the left is big. So is black attacking white's group? I don't think so. Maybe it's time to just come in this way. And potentially taking away the corner can be big. Check this out. Atari save. Black doesn't want to do this because white's real thick on both sides. Too difficult. Let's check out the other one. Atari save. Oh, tons of potential now. So we know which Atari we want. So take it. And all of a sudden, there's a real cutting stone that white has to deal with. Versus we wait, and now there is no cutting stone that white has to deal with. Okay, here. That's big. I would put black ahead now. White was ahead by 2 points. Now black's ahead by more like 5. White plays here. This is a pretty valuable move in this case. Anything to help the outside. If it's here, this is nothing. We can just surround it and kill it. That's pretty subtle. It's not that important. Those type of moves aren't really important until probably 5-Don. And at 5-Don, you can't do it. It'll ruin your game. Okay. Let's talk about invasions. I have a 2-item list for invasions. Item 1, if you can put down a Gote move, pure Gote, and it's healthy, like in this case, you have 3 options for health, you're healthy. Do it. You are now healthy. It worked. If you don't, so for instance, white's got that move in, which we looked at a minute ago, where this is now it's only 2.5 options because the one to the right isn't a full option. Well, that's when you play a contact move, a free move. It's free because, for instance, if white plays here, black's not going to play away. This is an important area. He's going to stay here and do something about that white stone. So whatever black does, it's white's move again. White got 2 moves in a row. And when you're invading, you're very happy to give up your first stone and your second stone in order to make the invasion work. Okay. So when it comes to contact moves, contact plays, the shoulder hit, it is a contact play, but you need a face-to-face contact play. Now, if white backs off, you have an easy time. If white doesn't back off, you've got so many options everywhere. So the face-to-face is important if it's a contact move. Here, you don't need it, so you're already healthy. Let's just play out this variation, assuming he had played this. If white says, no, I want to keep my points, we can consider playing this move. I think it's probably fine, but it is a little bit heavy. If we thought it was too heavy, then we could just jump out instead. Stop it. And now healthy again. And yeah, he can play this, but we've totally reduced him, right? If white plays this way, we might be able to find life. Yeah. But let's go the easy way. Much easier. Lots more room. So this is a mistake. We'll see how much it cost him, if any. Okay, out. Ouch. Totally cut to shreds. Let's try this one. We're not cut to shreds. What's white going to do? This. Out we go. Let's just walk out. Worked. There's still some attack, but it's not bad. Oh, that hurts. Let's try the straightforward one. Black. White doesn't want to do this because it's just so easy for black to walk out. So here, let's do this. White's got to back off. Black's out. So still pretty easy for black. This is a big mistake. So here, white's fine. Black, A is dead. B, unimportant move. It can't hurt anybody. It can't help anybody. The point value is quite small if white takes the time to surround one stone. So time to think about other things. If we're concerned about white's center territory, we might run away. And now he doesn't have any center territory. But we go to the next big area. Staying here, not very meaningful. And then this, so weak. It's cut, it's far from home, very weak. Just push and cut. Yeah. Well, there's a little bit about this that's okay. It's threatening to cut. Okay, but it's just weak. Uh, you have stones that you can't give away. You've invested 4 stones. Take your eye. Now you'll live at least. Again, very thin move. That's fine. Okay. Coming back on track, getting some sente. I like it. And then the shape point. Good. So it's pretty close to life. Is black really behind now? I'm going to look at score estimator has black ahead with some accuracy. Black's not that bad here. I could have done punish much harder. Okay. In these positions, we have the ABC moves to choose from. We generally like C because it's taking white's points away and getting ready to attack. And if it looks like this, most certainly C, because a total attack will get all our points back when white lives in the corner. But here you might not like, let's go ahead and look at the variation. And white's not alive yet, so black can save. White lives. Maybe let's just do it this way. Well, now we have a real attack going on. We can play something like this, or we can play something like this, or like this. And the white stones aren't so great. So possible. This one we never do, or almost never. It's like 2% of the time we'll do this. So black keeps his corner minus 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about a 5-point swing in white's favor. White picked up a point or two on top, and we do some in the corner. And white got a stronger group from it. So it's just all in white's favor. And finally, we have B. And now the corner is, we could say small and double gote. So it's pretty much considered the first endgame move. Black did go this way. That's the bad way. White has a easy time of it here. Okay, let's find black's move. Am I okay? So we're looking at the A group. Yeah, we're very close to home. We're very thick. If he finds a way to split us, we can live. We're so thick. And he can't split us without being surrounded anyway. He'll die before we do. So, our A group's fine. Now, we haven't even talked about the points on the left yet. We've only talked about the A group. Get used to that. That's an important deal. Okay, so black says, all my groups are fine. How about white's groups? Well, there's all these cuts. If I cut at A and he kills the stone, then I get the corner. Well, that's nice. Okay. Well, what if white just doesn't? Well, then I get out. And I've started this whole sequence by playing on top. So there's another black stone up there, which is probably, so let's start it there. Here. Let's say white says, no, you're not going to the right. Okay. I guess the corner's alive. So let's do it this way. Total invasion. And white has to take this, or else his stones are horribly weak. And now the white stones are on top are getting weak. So there's lots to do here. It's interesting stuff. So white's weak around A, and there's a lot of space on top. So thinking about a move like B, what's something around B, we might consider white's weak and it's a big area. But there's a risk, because if it doesn't work, we've lost something. Okay, what else? Any other weaknesses? No. Well, what are the big areas? Well, the top and the right isn't ours yet. So what if we play this way, growing the right, making it even harder for white to come in? There you go. No risk. Makes it harder for white. Makes the whole top thing easier. Something like that. This doesn't attack anything, doesn't defend anything, doesn't add to the points. It makes it harder for white to come in, but that's not a, black can't be pleased with that. Take the points. Takes the points. These 3 black stones don't mean anything, so he should give them up immediately. It's just 6 points in double gote. The white move by itself is 6 points. So we just handed white 6 points anyway. So just give him the 6 points. Here we go again. Yeah. Far too small for black. So black's just falling behind. Yeah. Any end game will just have white win. Okay, good. Catch y'all later.